Okay, hopefully I can do this in one take. So, firstly, to get out of prologue, yep.
Alert. Heavy damage.
Alright, the
Alert.
best way to
Large
practice
enemy
this
group detected.
would be
Yes, I'm aware
to
of that.
kill the first wave. So let's just do this real quick. Two DGs, okay. That doesn't happen often. So yeah, you come, when you spawn in, right here, you want to go backwards towards this door. This door over here, which is the exit door. And then you want to come to this corner and do a lift, heavy jump, and then pod spin to land sort of in this area. And then from here you want to be dashing right into this corner over here. So dash, and it didn't work. Great. You want to sort of aim, when you're doing the pod spin up to here, you want to sort of aim more towards the left, over in this direction, because there is an invisible wall somewhere here, which makes it hard to come over here. But once you're here, you sort of dash into the wall, and then you can, if you want, you can be fancy and come up over here in one take. Or you can just land on the bottom and then do regular crane skip. So I trust that animated elf knows how to do this. I will go over the inputs really quickly. So from here, you do a lift, heavy, jump, heavy, dash onto the ledge, and then lift, heavy, jump, heavy, and dash onto the ledge again. And you might want to add in a glide a little bit so that you get on, you can secure getting on here. Alright, next. Keep navigating around from that point. And then bridge skip, I think everyone knows how to do bridge skip, so I'll go quickly. You want to delay your lift so that your feet is up to there, like so. Light, heavy jump, light, heavy, and then plunge. And then you get across however you need to, like so, probably the simplest. And then from here, you want to come over here. And then you want to come to this corner over here. So from this area, you want to just hop on over to the corner. And you want to point your, sort of move to be, point your joystick towards that direction, which is halfway between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And then while you're walking towards that direction, you just do a high jump, lift, heavy, jump, heavy, and plunge. I usually do a delayed plunge and that will get you over. And then from here, you want to walk up to here, where this is where the camera changes from this position to that position. So you just want to walk up to here. And then from here, you want to pod launch to aiming towards that crack over here. And that will get you into there. And then you don't want to go too far to the left because that's going to have an invisible wall, and you're going to, I'll tell you about how to get through if you do come too far left, but for now you don't want to get too far left, and if you go too far right, you're going to get stuck here, which is a bit annoying, and the camera is going to go all wonky. So when this happens, you want to heavy hold into this crack, and that will get you through. And again, you don't want to go too far to the left, too far to the right, because all of these sections are going to get you stuck. It's the same thing though. To get out, you try to heavy holding into cracks, and hopefully you get out. And then if you do come over here, and there's an invisible wall here, the best you can do is you go all the way up to here. So 2B's character is about here right now. You won't be able to see it, but this is about there. And all of this is a gap, so you just do a long jump over that gap. So how to do it is you just sort of jump, pod spin, dash, pod spin, and now I'm here. And then from here I can go down. Alright. Oh. Wrong button. Also use the cheat tool to practice. Very useful tool. Invisible wall. Keeping me stuck. Okay. And then when you were on the other side, so when you clip through over here, when you clip through over there, you want to just keep going straight. And then if you didn't do the silo 1 trick, and you will need to skip this trigger, you want to go as far as possible. So just do a double jump, pod spin, and then plunge down sort of far so that you make sure you skip the trigger. If not, you can just come down here any sort of way. No real issues. And then from here, you just come out and escape prologue. There is a fast way to go down over here, but I would just not bother with it if you don't know it, because there's a good chance, I mean not a good chance, but there's a chance you can soft lock, and you don't want to take that risk, especially in marathon. Okay, so once you are here, I am going to fast forward to the next kit, which is going to be how to get to Amusement Park early. The route after the bridge that you want to take is probably something along the lines of this, and then you high jump over that fence.
Plant life has claimed most of the central area.
And then
Big
come
plants,
over
too.
to this route.
Records show
Climb
that
up this route.
vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
And then
Wonder if
plunge
there are
down
any
here,
huge boars and such,
and you'll
too.
reach this barricade. Okay, the keyboard and mouse lineup that I found with this barricade is you want to press W on your keyboard, and then you want to have 2B's head halfway. If I can get my cursor. Okay, you want to have, when you're pressing W and moving forward, pretend I'm pressing W right now. I'm not, I'm using my keyboard, I'm using my thing. I'm using my joystick, but if you're pressing W and you want to have 2B's head halfway in between that blue, this blue piece of metal over here. So if I do it right now, I'm pressing W on the keyboard. I line up so that 2B's head is halfway across that blue thing. Hold on. Like so. And then I do a pod launch. And that's gonna clip me through. Okay. And then once you're here, you just go down this sewers and then into Amusement Park. I will show you a way to get out, which is you hop onto here, and then from here you sort of plunge towards this angle. So this support beam over here, it's not really a support, but that part of the brick, and then you plunge down towards there, and you jump immediately after. So you want to only do one jump so that you can save your jump after you plunge, so that you can pot spin out. Okay, so getting back into there. Alright. So you want to go into the sewers, and then you want to navigate around, and then if you needed to get virtual dignity, so the spear in this section, you go across, get the spear right here to you go and get the spear, which I already have it apparently, but you go get the spear there, and then there is a way to clip across. So that's what I'm about to show you. You just stand here and then you do a lift, heavy, jump, heavy, and then sort of get on top here. and then you do a plunge across into that corner. This is usually free. So, yeah, there we go. But this is very free. Try experimenting around with it. I never had issues even after even when I never practiced it. So I don't really have an exact angle to line up. But if I had to, just aim at the corner and you should be able to clip through. Aim generally somewhere at the corner. Alright, so now that you are here, I will show you this spear clip as well, just in case you need it. So from here, you can get across here and then sort of plunge towards that angle to clip through there. And then why that is useful is you can sort of get spear this way if you didn't. I'll just not use the out of bounds. But this I'll just go through really quickly because you shouldn't need this. But yeah, once you're here, you can go around or under. I'll just show you a way to go around, I guess. So lift, heavy jump, pod spin, heavy dash, pod spin, and then come over. Oops. Alright, maybe you need a bit more height, but you can add in anything that you need more. So lift, heavy jump. Actually, let's just do a lift, heavy jump, pod spin, and then marquee launch, but I failed it up. Pod launch, heavy, so bad. Alright, lift, lift, heavy jump, pod spin. Why is the pod launch never working? But you can get across there. I'm sure if you need it, I'll just show you the way that I usually do it. I just dash off, and then once you're underneath, jump, pod spin, heavy jump, pod spin, dash onto this platform, and then from this platform you can just sort of jump across to here. But yeah, that's how you do that one. And then there is a way to clip out onto there, to Pascal's Village. So, oh wait, no, this is the one that you can't do because you don't have an SD. Okay, a way to clip out of here towards Pascal's Village is right here. You do need the spear on your light slot. And then with it, you will aim at this wall over here, the crack, and then you do a triple light. Okay, you do a triple light, and then you can get through here, and then from there, you can get up here, and then go towards Pascal's Village. Okay. And then, another clip. If you want to get across to there, you need, because of the gate here, you do need to clip out to get across in order to fish. And the way to do it is the Let's Play skip. So you do a lift, heavy, jump, heavy, and then get across, get on top of here. And then from here, you want to angle your plunge so that it's in this direction. So sort of in this gap, but it's slightly more to the left. So if I do it, oh, I didn't even need the plunge there. But plunge at the gap, but a bit to the left, and you will land right here. And then from here, I wonder if you can just long jump around. Yeah, that definitely looks long jumpable, actually. I'll see if I can do it, and then if I can. So, okay, there is a platform over here that you can stand on that's still out of bounds. But once you go past here, that's back in bounds. So don't go that far. And then obviously, this part is also in bounds. So you don't want to go that far. Okay, so you can do that to get across. which is a bit complicated, but I'll show you how to do it. So there is a difference between a pod launch that you press the pod fire button and the jump button, and this thing, which you use the light attack, jump, and the pod fire button at the same time. And this one is called the marquee launch, where you use the light as well. And the difference that makes is you can use it when you're not jumping up. So that's a marquee launch. But then if you do a normal launch after a pod spin, okay, it's because if you use both double jump and then you pod spin, let's say, you can't do the pod launch, normal launch, midair, like so. But you can with the marquee launch. So double jump, pod spin, and then if you do a marquee launch, you can still pod launch. So that the marquee launch is a light attack, jump, and pod fire at the same time. So we can use that. Come over here. So let me just show you the corner. But yeah, you come over here, dash off, jump, pod spin, heavy, jump, pod spin, marquee launch. Whoops. Oh, okay, new strat, drown there. Don't bother with the marquee launch and everything. I just want to keep it as simple as possible for you guys. Damn it. Okay. But when you're here, you do a dash off, jump, pods, and then you get across here and let's drown. And then if you drown, you respawn here, you catch your fish. And then when you catch your fish, this is a one-way thing, so you can just flip back through. Alright, so that is everything in Amusement Park. Now let us get across towards Pascals Village. Camera can't keep up with me because I'm too fast. Okay, but we are at Pascals Village early. And from here you can clip into the forest using this. So you want to come here and you want to do a lift, lift, jump, and then you want to dash. This is easier to show with the mini-map, but you sort of want to aim so that you're going parallel to this and then going straight. So this one is very finicky and I can't do it consistently either, but you want to aim straight and dash straight across. And the height is also very important as well. So to show you that again, lift, heavy, lift, jump, and you want to be sort of at the height of that platform. Okay, so lift, jump, and then dash across like that. So that's how you do this. And then from here, in order to navigate around, you can navigate around to a lot of places, but this one's probably the most useful. When you go up underneath this thing, if you go past here, there's like invisible walls everywhere. So just follow the path that I take right now. You want to go underneath this log, and then to the left of this, and then from here you just go straight. And then don't worry, this is all just invisible at the moment, but there's a floor here. And then when you're here and you see this castle, you want to land on the rocks on top of there, but there's an invisible wall spanning a lot up. You can sort of go around it and use these rocks, or you can just long jump. So jump, pod spin, and then plunge down towards it. As you can see, that's the invisible wall that I was talking about. So the pathway that are inbounds is here. Oh, I went too far. The camera is really finicky here, eh? But the pathway is right here, that is inbound. So as long as you stay out of bounds, you can recover from it. So just follow the invisible wall around, like so, until you come on this hill. Okay, go all the way around, like so. And then you sort of keep jumping and dashing. And then from here, when you're here, you can sort of climb up this thing. by lifting jump, lift heavy jump, and dashing up. From there, you can try it again. Wow. Okay. I guess I'll show you the climbing up again. All for educational purpose, am I right? Totally didn't mess it up. I mean, totally messed it up on purpose. But yeah, when you're here, you can sort of go anywhere with this. I actually never tried going here. I wonder why I never did. Oh, there's an invisible wall there. That's why. But when you're here, you go around this way. And then get on here. Lift above the thing. And you can clip it into forest. Okay, so from here... I don't know if the Arapaima, which is the one you need to fish in forest, fishes in here. So what you want to do is you want to navigate to this bridge. Plunge down, go straight, and then go up the stairs. Oh god. Go up the stairs. And then there's a river here that you can fish in. Okay. So let's pretend you caught the Arapaima.
Report complete.
And you were golden. You want to clip back into the ravine. I mean, you can... There's a lot of ways, different ways to go back, but the easiest way, by far, is to clip back into the ravine. So just sort of go towards this direction. The ravine is on the upper side, so you want to go as far as possible. You don't actually have SD here, do you? So I guess if you don't want to take fall damage, just sort of glide down onto here. Nice and safe. And then from here, you push the box, pull the box a little. Okay, and then you can sort of just plunge through or whatever. This thing is really... Well, okay. You can dash through and come over here. And then if you sort of interact with the box will get pushed automatically. And you can come into the ravine. I'm gonna use the debug for a second to make this happen. And then if, let's say, the clip on the other way around. So if you want to clip from ravine into the forest, if you come to this corner and then you aim towards the corner and do a heavy hold. Oh god. You really don't want to be fighting this guy because he's level 28. But yeah, you want to heavy hold into the corner, and then you clip through here. You just walk underneath, and then you do a lift back up inbounds, and you are into the ravine, into the forest. So you can enter forest that way. And then for fishing, the fish you want to catch in the ravine, you go to the opposite end of the ravine. And here, you can fish for things here, and take the elevator back up. So, that is all of the amusement park and the forest, I believe. What is left? Desert. Haha. Wait. Okay, just follow the path back out. I wonder if I can just highlight the VOD, Twitch VOD, now that I think about it. And and then give them Twitch bod instead of... Ah, nah, I won't be lazy. That's way too lazy. Okay, so you come over here to the desert. Fun little short time save using any %. You can pod launch. Again, similar thing. You sort of have your head halfway, except you want to aim to be slightly to the left of the edge of the transporter, and pod launch to clip you through. And then from here, you can sort of go down. Ow. And then you sort of dash towards the chests. If you go too far right, there's an invisible wall here. I said there's an invisible wall. I said there's an invisible wall here. Okay, apparently there isn't. But there's something there. So just go straight towards this texture over here when you see it. And then try not to fall down. And then from here, you just sort of go towards this corner over here. And you clip back in. One little short time save. You don't need it, so if you don't want to learn it, I'm looking at you, Elf. Don't learn it. And then, okay, to clip past the barricade, you come over to the left side of the barricade. Don't go to the right side, no matter what people tell you. Left side of the barricade, you do a, you go perpendicular over here. And then you do a double jump, and then plunge perpendicular. And then that'll clip you through. This one is really simple. You won't have much trouble with it. And once you're past the barricade, you just clip back in. So I guess I'll show you sort of where the floor is. So once you're here, you just follow the edge, and then you just clip back in once you're past the barricade. Okay, and then I'll show you the way to Oasis, because some people forget about that quite often. So once you're here, oil field is to your left, so follow the wall. And then Oasis is, first you want to sort of go towards the desert transport, center transporter, which is up ahead. I will hopefully assume you know your way towards the transporter, because that's where I'd be using my marker. And then from here, you want to just head on over towards that rubble over there. Okay, so now that you're here, this is the Heritage of the Past guy. Say hi. And then from here, you just navigate at the Heritage of the Past guy. There will be more trail of rubbles over here. You just follow that trail slightly. Go straight. And then you'll see a cocoa tree over there. And when you see the cocoa tree, you just sort of navigate towards there slowly. There's going to be an invisible wall towards that direction. So that's why I was slightly taking the way around. You navigate through, and you are at the oasis over here. Have fun catching the beetlefish. And yep, once you're done,
Report complete.
the person coming into the desert probably will have the will have save scum available to them. So when you have save scum, just I'd recommend you save at the transporter, which should be over here. But yeah, save at the unlock the transporter, I meant. Unlock the transporter so that you can, when you're sort of in this direction already, when you're at the Heritage of the Past guy, yeah? When you're at the Heritage of the Past guy, you can sort of come over here, and then you can save almost immediately. But yeah, you can save. Come on. Okay, I can't save because I didn't get past Silent 1 apparently. But yeah, unlock this so you can save scum. And then the way to go back is if you have save scum available to you, aka you beat Silo 1, then you can just come back here And then assuming you unlock the desert cam transporter, you can save scum over here.